Now, the F12 is combined by the atoms of cells when they're procedural and they have a vision itself in line. As in the F12 itself, in the formula of a periodic table, which is iron, it has to dissolve to this fullest effect, which is minus 1.0. And that's diluted when you reabsorb yourself internally. When you have stomach cramps, that's because too much water is contained in the stomach cavity and liver. So the body itself is very reflectable, meaning we have a nervous system. So if you hit somebody, or even touch somebody, it's a natural nervous system residing in their brain, and they can't really think on assets, meaning on action. It takes a long time for somebody to react. Like if you touch them and they say something, you have to wait until they react to that fullest cavity to the nervous system itself. We have bonds, red cells and blood cells that prolate, and it's really red blood cells that's doing nervous systems. And also, oh yeah, my time on my center. Let me keep going. And also, the human body itself is in line. I mean, sometimes a nervous system can happen without the eyesight or the nose or the ears. It's very political. I mean, to the fullest effect. So you have to understand the human body as me as well. The reason why people die is because their nervous system breaks down in a full effect. Now, let me tell you something that's a fun fact. Mars actually controls our nervous system because when we go outside when it rains, we have a nervous system. We need the fresh oxygen from the rain, which dilutes from Mars. Rain comes from Mars, and it's actual proof. You can ask any scientist, any NASA astronaut that periodically went into space and came down. They'll tell you Mars is full of ice, which perceives to a certain degree, and it turns into rain. So itself is very ematical. I mean, if you think about it in your head, rain coming from Mars, that's billions and billions and billions of yards away that we can't even imagine here on Earth. Mars was created 5 trillion years ago. Mars and Saturn was 55 billion years ago. So it's difference in a lot of different planets and a lot of difference in the human body itself. That's what makes humans so important and special.